To be hand in hand with these other nations, because every time we come into these other nations, we start worshiping other gods. We start disobeying the Most High God. We start worshiping idols and all these other fake religions and all these other dumb stones, such as Christianity and Islam. We worship everything else but who we should be worshiping, the God that saved us out of Egypt.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
Now, why we shouldn't do that? And it's going to tell you in verse 4. We shouldn't give marriages to, we shouldn't give our daughters or our sons to them. Why?
Verse 4, for they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you, and destroy thee suddenly.
So that's the whole reason we're here. Because our forefathers and foremothers disobeyed the Most High God, and they wanted to join into these other nations. They just had to get with Esau. They just had to get that dog. And that's why we're here today. Because we disobeyed our God. We didn't keep the commandments. Go ahead.
2. Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you. 3. Seek ye the Lord, all ye of the earth, which have brought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be yea, shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.
So he's telling us to seek him. Seek the Most High that we may be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. That day you're going to want to hide. Because when he cracked that sky open, you ain't going to know what to do. A lot of people ain't, and the sad part is a lot of people in Israel, a lot of our nation, they ain't going to recognize the Most High. Because they still have that Caesar Borgia image in their head. You're like, look at this black man coming out of the sky. Shoot him. These nations are going to try to fight against God. Hence, the Space Force. How are you going to fight against God?
Bring that out.
That makes no sense. He's the creator and the destroyer of everything. And you're going to try to put these little missiles, shoot them up in the sky. That can, maybe at the max can go Mach 10. The Most High moves at the speed of lightning. And his angels. You think a little Mach 10 missile gonna hurt him? That's gonna turn into dust. As soon as it leaves the barrel, it's gonna turn into dust. This is why we got to come back to the Most High. This is why we got to realize who we are in this book called the Holy Bible. Because if you don't know who you are in this book as a nation of people, you ain't going to understand life. The why things are the way they are. This is why you got to wake up to who you are. You got to open this book. A lot of people ain't got nothing but time now. Open up that Bible and read. You have nothing better to do. You got laid off. You ain't going to work for Amazon because you've been stress eating and you out of shape now because you out of work. What you gonna do? Pick up the Bible and read. Find out who you are.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evildoers come not, while the evil days come not, nor the nor the year draw nigh, for thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
He's telling you to remember him in the days of your youth. Don't wait till you get old and then you want to say, oh, you know what, I think I want to get my life right now. You ain't got time for that now. You see what's going on today? You better get to know the Most High God today. Right now. Open that book now and start reading. You don't have time to get old no more. We're in the last days. The children of Israel are waking up. That's why all this stuff is happening right now. We waking up to who we are. You ain't got time to get old and live your life. Get your little $300,000 dream house. Get your little dream car. Live your life. Jeez. What's all that worth when you're gonna die in the end forever? It's worth nothing. Your little material ain't worth nothing. And then you got Eve following you, but she don't know no better. You got your girl following you because you got money, and all she know is money. Oh, he got a nice car. He got a nice house. But you have no relationship with God. The Most High doesn't even know you. You keep no commandments. You have no faith. But you got faith in your job. You got faith in your career. You got faith in Esau. Out of all people, you got faith in Esau. Thinking you're going to get this country open back up. It's only going to get worse from here. Nothing's going to get better.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 25 and 10.
Bring it out.
Moreover, I will take from them the voice of mirth, and the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom, and the voice of the bride.
So the voice of mirth and the voice of gladness. That's what everybody's doing today. Everybody's in mirth and in gladness because the sun is out. Everybody's enjoying the day. But as soon as the Most High take that from you, you're gonna be crying today. You're gonna be crying for your family. You're gonna be crying for your kids, your mother, your father. But we out here yelling to you, prophesying to you, telling you to come back to the Most High God and keep the commandments.
Right.
Stop smoking weed. Stop fornicating. Stop committing adultery. Stop hating your brother in your heart. Love your brother as you love yourself. That's what's going to get you into the kingdom. Prayer, repentance. That's what's going to get you into the kingdom. Not your car, not your bike, not your house, not your money, not your gold, not your jewelry, not your diamonds. None of that's going to get you into the kingdom of God.
That's right.
Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 1. Got it, verse 2. Come. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. Verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few. And
That's the working. The people that work, because there's few workers. It ain't going to be no stores open. That's what's going on today.
And those that look out of the windows be darkened. Verse 4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets.
The doors shall be shut in the streets. What's going on now? The doors are shut in the streets. Most of these stores were closed. We couldn't go out and buy anything. We couldn't go out and do anything. We couldn't go buy anything we wanted. All we could go do is go buy groceries and food. You couldn't go to the movies. You couldn't go buy clothes. You can't go bowling. You can't go to the gun range. Everything was closed. The doors were shut. It's only going to get worse from here. It ain't going to get no better.
From the top. It's verse 4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets, when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of of music shall be brought out, or shall be brought low. Verse 5. Also when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fear shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and the vine shall fail.
So the grasshopper's going to be a burden. Did anybody notice how all the flowers, all the grass, all the animals are coming out now? Because there was less cars on the street. They're suicidal. There's something wrong with our people. It is suicidal, man. But, you know, after all of this, what's next after all of this? What's the next disaster? What's the next judgment to this wicked land of Babylon? What's next?
The book of Jeremiah chapter 25 verse 10. Moreover, I will take from them the voice of mirth and the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of the bride.
There's going to be no joy to them.
The sound of the milestones and the light of the candle.
Light of the candle, power outages. There's going to be no power. Y'all take electricity for granted.
Bring that out.
Do you understand how many people would die immediately once the power goes out? You know how many people are on life support right now? They have to live at home and have constant power to stay alive. If the Most High cut power, that's about half the world right there. That's about half the world. What do you need power to do? You need power to, some people got electric ovens, even gas ovens. You need that electric spark to spark the gas. Your refrigerator, your food gonna go bad. All these I can't even find a deep freezer. I've been trying to find I can't even find a deep freezer to this day. But I haven't even worried about it. You know why? Because I have faith in the Most High God that He's gonna take care of the children.
That's right.
What I need a deep freezer for? Sometimes I gotta cut myself and realize, I serve the Most High. What am I worried about? I don't need a deep freezer. I buy the food for the week that I need, like I've always been doing. But once the electricity go out, a lot of people are gonna be in panic because all you're gonna have is the sun and then the night. That little bit of moonlight. Have you ever been through a power outage? You know how dark it is through a power outage? Even with the moon, it is pitch black. And all you can see is the moon. God forbid it be wintertime. And that's about a third of the world right there. That's the 2/3 right there. And Esau. It's cold and electricity out. A lot of people don't know how to make a fire, huh? A lot of people don't know how to make a fire.
It's gonna get dark.
And a lot of people can't navigate in their own house in the dark, which is a shame.